Hey, I was watching the news, and then we're talking about these people that have panic attacks, and they're telling them to learn to meditate. And a lot of people said they just couldn't meditate, they didn't know how to meditate. It's very easy. It's so simple as pie. Blindfold your head and act like you're blind. You'll meditate. You'll hear everything around you. You'll hear sounds that you never heard before. You'll hear far away. I used to when I was younger. I'd blindfold myself, and I'd have my girlfriend take me around all weekend, and I wouldn't take it off because I want to understand what it was like to be blind. It can be a blessing. It can. Because you start looking inside yourself. You start in your mind picturing things, seeing things in your mind. People's voices and what they look like in your mind. Like a dream. It's like a dream. It's weird. But it teaches you to meditate. To let yourself go. To listen. To focus. On all the beautiful sounds. I mean, Mother Nature, when you're blind, Mother Nature plays its own music. I mean, it's a blessing to see. It's a gift to see. But I know some blind people, and they don't want nobody to be feeling sorry for them. Helping hand, open a door maybe. Wouldn't you do that for a person that could see? Open a car door? Wouldn't you do that for a person that could see? Help them in the car? Wouldn't you do that for a person that could see? Help them out of the chair? But to baby them, thinking they can't take care of themselves. Very wrong. Very wrong. Have you ever blindfolded yourself? Of course you have. And hit a punching bag or do technique. It's totally different. I mean, you can start seeing your movements in your mind. You can see them. You can feel them. You can see the shadow in your mind you're doing them. It's a beautiful art. It's just beautiful. It's like another level of another world. Blind people have their own world. Music sounds sweeter. They pay attention to every word that is said. In the whole room, there can be 5 or 6 conversations, and they'll hear each one of those conversations. They can tell by your voice if you're lying, or if you're all stressed up. And blind people can feel this psychic thing. It builds your psychic up, your psychic energy. When you blind yourself, you build this energy pattern up that is a psychic. You can feel things, but when you put those I put those plugs in my ears, and then those headsets that you can't hear. You know what I'm talking about? For days at a time, and on a weekend, and walk around. You know, that's spooky. With your eyes open, it's spookier. To me, is because you couldn't hear the cars come. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? I think it's more spookier not being able to hear. I think that's more spookier than anything. But what I was trying to accomplish, it was to reach that level of psychic, that level that Buddha Rama floated on. Do you know what I mean? The other level. There's earth, there's another level, and then there's heaven. But that level right there in the middle, If I sound ignorant to you, I am very sorry you feel that way. And, but I am happy who I am. And I do understand what I'm talking about. I just can't understand why you don't see it and you think that I'm silly, goofy. Hey, y'all be cool. You hear me? Y'all have a cool day. You know what I mean? Gel the veins. Be peaceful, be mellow. Have love on your heart. Have no anger, no hate. Don't scare people. Don't put fear into people who you are. Why should you make people fear you when you know who you are and what you can do? Why make people afraid? People who once make people afraid are people that aren't really that. You know what I mean? They're not really that. They're the kind of people when somebody comes to town looking for them, they hide. You know what I mean? They live off of fear, living off people being afraid of them. Because if you wasn't afraid of them, they'd be afraid of you. You know? Don't be that person. I've seen that person. Scare people, being mean and all that shit. Turned out that person wasn't nothing. And I proved it. I've always had that hippie in me, run around in the 60s. I'm 62 years old. 62. Still a child, some of these masters, I'm still a child. But I'm an old man to others. Peace, love. Time for me to go to bed. Y'all have it cool now. Rock and roll. Adios, amigos. Ciao.